Boa tarde, meus amigos brasileiros. Good afternoon, my fellow Rotarians. It is truly an honor to speak at this International Assembly. As an enthusiastic Rotarian and dual national of the United States and Brazil, I am so proud of Rotary's global impact and grateful for the opportunity to celebrate the presidency of Mario Cesar Martins de Camargo, Rotary International's fourth president from Brazil, the country of my birth. We are part of a global movement committed to improving lives and communities through service. Leadership is crucial in achieving these objectives, and one of the most powerful tools at our disposal is trust. Today I'm going to focus on how trust-based leadership can inspire volunteers, foster collaboration, and guide our members towards personal and professional growth, ultimately helping all of us achieve our goals and make a lasting impact. The four-way test is at the very core of everything we do as Rotarians, providing a moral compass to guide our thoughts, words, and actions. It is a powerful tool that ensures we are always guided by truth, fairness, goodwill, and mutual benefit. I became interested in the four-way test 9 years ago following the publication of my book, The Connector's Way, a parable about relationship building. Thanks to my book, I've been invited to speak on relationship building for diverse companies and organizations, and I've really enjoyed hearing how people applied relationship building ideas from the Connector's Way to achieve greater success in their careers and in their lives. However, I've also encountered individuals who've told me that the concepts in my book were not as effective as they had hoped. Now, since I'm a people pleaser at heart, I wanted to know why. So I started investigating. And based on hundreds of conversations and research, I've concluded that the primary determinant of achievement in relationship building is an individual's ability to instill trust in others. People who seek relationships to get something, such as making a sale or attracting a new Rotary Club member, without first developing a solid base of trust, are often perceived as manipulative. In contrast, those who build trust create a solid web of relationships that lead to personal and professional success. Now, when the global pandemic halted all in-person speaking and travel, I seized the opportunity to write a sequel to The Connector's Way. As I began writing, I came across a quote from the motivational speaker and author Zig Ziglar, who said, "If people like you, they'll listen to you. But if people trust you, they'll do business with you." That quote and my appreciation of the four-way test inspired me to write The Trusted Way. The Trusted Way tells the story of Brad Parsons, a brash young entrepreneur whose burning ambition in life is to earn as much money as possible in the shortest time. He'll do anything to succeed, even if it means breaking rules and sacrificing relationships. In that way, he's a composite of the morally challenged individuals who sadly make daily headlines. Fortunately, Brad has something other ethical transgressors do not have. Many of his mentors are Rotarians who show him how to use the four-way test to build solid, trust-based relationships. Just as Brad learns in the Trusted Way, by applying the four-way test to our thoughts, words, and actions, we can lead our teams with integrity, inspire their best work, and create a culture of collaboration and innovation. Leadership and trust are absolutely inseparable. Trust is not just a quality of leadership, but its very essence. As Rotarians, dealing with significant global challenges, we need more than operational efficiency. We need trust in our leadership. It is the very bedrock of our success and the key to navigating challenges while creating brighter futures for our communities. Now, let's explore how each part of the four-way test can help us in this journey. When leaders demonstrate trustworthiness through honesty and transparency, they inspire confidence and loyalty in their teams. The first question of the four-way test asks, is it the truth? Strong leaders answer this by communicating with integrity and setting clear expectations. By being honest about the organization's goals and challenges, leaders empower their teams to work together towards shared objectives. When I served on the board of directors of the Rotary Club of Portland, Oregon, I remember clearly when our club's president explained how our club's financial viability was in jeopardy because we had expenses that our declining membership simply couldn't support. This truth-telling helped us make tough but necessary choices regarding our member dues and lunch charges. The second question of the four-way test, is it fair to all concerned, should focus our attention on the emotional intelligence, or EI, required to lead effectively. While AI, or artificial intelligence, receives a lot of attention these days, emotional intelligence is far more significant for those who want to succeed as leaders. Emotional intelligence allows leaders to understand and respect the emotions, perspectives, and needs of volunteers. Leaders with high emotional intelligence know that fairness means listening carefully, being open to feedback, and resolving conflicts with empathy. Volunteers are likelier to stay engaged and committed when they feel treated fairly. In keeping with the third question of the four-way test, will it build goodwill and better friendships, leaders should communicate openly in ways that foster these objectives. Goodwill is built when leaders communicate with clarity, kindness, and respect, providing volunteers with a sense of belonging and connection to the larger purpose of Rotary. Adaptability and flexibility are essential for leaders, which brings us to the fourth question of the four-way test. Will it be beneficial to all concerned? Leaders should seek solutions that help the team and be willing to make last-minute adjustments as they address challenges as they evolve. Flexibility shows that leaders value their volunteers' time and are willing to adapt to their needs. Equally important, however, is the acknowledgement of their efforts. A simple thank you can inspire volunteers to dig deeper and reach new heights. Recognition reinforces the value of their contribution and builds a culture of appreciation where people feel seen and valued. I've experienced this firsthand when leaders in my Rotary Club and my district governor publicly thanked me for my service. I felt motivated to explore new ways to give back. That sense of acknowledgement deepened my connection to Rotary's mission and encouraged me to seek out opportunities to grow and lead. That said, acknowledgement alone is simply not enough. Actions must match words. As Benjamin Franklin, an influential leader in our country, the United States of America, said, "Well done is better than well said." Leadership by example is the clearest and most effective way to inspire trust and loyalty. When leaders embody integrity, fairness, goodwill, and a commitment to mutual benefit, their teams are naturally drawn to follow their lead. This consistency between words and actions is what builds trust at the very deepest level. Trust also comes from empowerment. A leader who micromanages may unintentionally undermine confidence and creativity, while one who empowers their team creates an environment of trust and ownership. By providing clear guidance and stepping back, leaders encourage volunteers to take initiative and bring their unique skills to the table. This autonomy often sparks innovation and inspires volunteers to find new ways to contribute. It is amazing what people can achieve when they feel trusted and supported. At the same time, leadership involves creating a shared vision. A clear and compelling vision gives people a reason to invest their time and energy. It's not just about completing a project or meeting a goal, it's about connecting their efforts to something much bigger. When leaders articulate a vision rooted in the principles of the four-way test, it aligns individual actions with Rotary's mission of service. Volunteers who understand how their work benefits the broader community are more motivated to collaborate even when challenges arise. I've seen the power of collaboration in action during Rotary projects that brought people together with diverse skills and perspectives. When a team trusts each other, creativity flourishes, new ideas surface, solutions are found, and relationships deepen. As a member of my Rotary Club's International Service Committee, I saw how collaboration with Rotary clubs in other countries allowed us to more effectively find and serve important causes sustainably. Now, you might be asking yourself right now, isn't building these kinds of trusting relationships time-consuming? The answer? Absolutely yes. But the payoff is completely worth it. Trust enables teams to take risks and explore new approaches without fear of judgment. Leaders who create an environment where people feel safe to experiment and think creatively set the stage for innovation. Rotary is known for its breakthroughs, such as its Polio Plus and international peace-building programs. But let's not just focus on what we've already accomplished. Rotary is built on the strength of its leadership. And one of the greatest responsibilities of today's leaders is to prepare the next generation. This just doesn't mean selecting the most visible candidates. It requires looking deeper, identifying untapped potential, and giving people the confidence to step into leadership roles. I firmly believe that every district has members with extraordinary capabilities just waiting to be discovered and nurtured. Leaders who take the time to guide and support emerging leaders strengthen the individual and the entire organization. Equally important is creating a culture that emphasizes mentorship. When seasoned leaders encourage mentorship, Rotary's leadership pipeline reflects the diversity and strength of its membership. The final piece of this leadership puzzle is ensuring mutual benefit. As leaders, we need to consistently evaluate how our decisions and actions impact those around us. Mutual benefit is not just about achieving short-term success. It's about creating sustainable value for everyone involved. This principle reminds us to balance Rotary's needs with the well-being of its members and the communities we serve. It's how we honor our commitment to service above self. Leadership in Rotary is more than a position or a title. It's about building trust, inspiring action, and empowering others. It's about creating an environment where people feel valued and motivated to contribute their very best. When we apply the four-way test to our thoughts, words, and actions, we set the very foundation for leadership that transforms lives and ensures that Rotary will continue to make a meaningful difference in the world. Thank you, and enjoy the assembly.